Hi and welcome to Penguin's View. Now, I said originally when I did the preview video that I would from time to time do TV shows and movies. Now, as a change to the schedule program, think it should have been how to get a Thai driving license. That will follow in a week's time. During the time, I watched a new TV program. Now, I've got to be honest and say a lot of these TV programs that I see these days are pretty awful. Time Bandits was one. Thank goodness they cancelled it after 54 days. Yeah, Time Bandits already been cancelled. Thank goodness. I suffered half an episode. That's all I could take. Anyway, so I looked at the fall schedule, as the Americans call it, autumn as we would call it, and I saw a few programs that I liked the look of, and new programs. And one of them was called High Potential. And I thought, well, I'll give it a go. Now, it's one of the first to actually show in this time frame. And I watched it, and I thought, I need to review this. So here we go. So it's called High Potential. It's a crime drama based on a French TV show made 3 years ago. Interesting. No, nothing to do with COVID. No, well, not that I've noticed anyway. Anyway, basically you're looking at the lead character. She is called Morgan. She is a single mum of 3 children, and she has a high IQ. She tends to notice things very much. Don't want to say too much, don't want to spoil the thing for you. Anyway, she works for the Los Angeles Police Department as a cleaner, as you do, and her way of cleaning is different. Yes, different. Anyway, nothing wrong with different. She tends to have her headphones on and dance around and everything else. Anyway, when she did this, and again, I don't want to give too much away in spoilers, she found out that the detectives had made a mistake in a murder investigation they were doing, and she changed something. This was noticed, they found out that it was her, and they asked her to become a liaison, if you like, give her vision of what she saw, which maybe the officers wouldn't. And this was quite an interesting premise. She has a different way of doing things, certainly not a police way of doing things, as the police very quickly found out. The program itself, for me, works quite well. It does have some light-hearted moments, which work quite well within the show. Now, okay, it's only the pilot episode. Now, normally with pilot episodes, I'm thinking, well, you got to give it 2 or 3, 4, maybe 6 episodes, because pilot episodes tend to be a bit scene setting and a bit dull sometimes. But not this one. This one sort of grabbed my attention from the get-go. And that's unusual in its own right for me. So I think there's personally, from a personal point of view, I think there's quite a lot of potential in this. And I'm certainly already looking forward to the next episode, even though I've got another 5 days. 5, 6, maybe 6 days. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Doesn't really matter. So I've got to say, and this is why I'm doing the video, because I'd like people to be able to sort of look at this fairly quickly. The program is a bit quirky, a little bit different. It's still a murder mystery. As I say, it has a light-hearted sort of lilt going through it, which isn't a terrible thing. It's not overly humorous, it's not overly light-hearted. In my opinion, it's a solid 8 out of 10, just based on the pilot episode. What future will bring, I don't know. I'm not the sort of person that looks at trailers for the following show or anything like that, because I don't like spoilers, and that's why I've tried to be, a little bit economical with the storyline, because I don't want to spoil things for you either. Anyway, in my opinion, give it a go. I don't think you've got anything to lose. At the end of the day, I've got sort of 4 TV shows that I normally watch finishing this year. So I need a replacement program, and certainly for me, this one fits the bill. Okay, so have a watch, let me know what you think, and until the next time, TTFN, as Jimmy Young would say.